Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and in this video I do want to showcase you my current sneaker collection. And it's crazy, it's been I don't know how many years, 8 years of me doing YouTube, and this is the first time I've actually shown my sneaker collection in its entirety. Now there isn't a lot, to be honest. There might look like a lot, but there's not a lot. I have been going through all my sneakers this year and getting rid of the stuff that I don't see myself wearing and don't love it, and not loving the sneaker. So I have been doing a bit of a clear out, but I have kept some of my favorites. So it's going to be interesting to see where 2023 takes us. It might take us down a journey where I do slow down a lot of purchases and, you know, save a bit of money. So before that's said and done, I think what we do is we'll walk through a couple of sneakers that aren't Air Jordan 1s, because there's not a lot of those, and we'll wrap up with some of the Air Jordan 1s that I still have currently. So with all that said and done, let's get straight into the first sneaker. Alright, sneaker number 1. The old trusty Ultra Boost by Adidas 2.0. So these are the triple white Ultra Boosts, and it's one of those sneakers that I love to wear because they're super comfortable and they're just clean because, you know, it's an all white sneaker. This is my only pair of Ultra Boosts that I have left. It's the only pair that I still continue to wear very frequently, and I don't think I'll ever get rid of these bad boys. The next sneaker is the Yeezy 350 V2 Belugas. I have not worn these sneakers out, to be honest. These are still kept in pristine and DS condition. It's actually quite a vibrant sneaker because of that orange stripe, so I do struggle to match these with my everyday, you know, clothes, because I do work in an office, so these probably won't be the most appropriate sneaker, although I am allowed to wear sneakers like these at my work. But yeah, I don't know, I'll see. Maybe next year I'll break these out. You never know. Alright, let's move on to my Converse Chuck collection. So this is the Converse Chuck 70 Low, and actually this is the most recent purchase of mine. I bought these during the Black Friday sales. I got a pretty decent discount, I think around 40% off. So I couldn't help myself. I bought a pair of these because I know I wear these a lot, and I haven't owned a pair of low Chucks in over 10 years. So this is a great, so this is a good addition to my collection, and I do wear these quite a bit. Although I do find that the low cut Chucks don't feel as comfortable as the high cuts. I think it's because around the, you know, the ankle area does catch onto the back of my my heel quite a bit, so not as comfortable, but maybe with a few more wears I'll start to soften up and become a bit more comfortable. So we'll see where that goes. Next pair of Chucks is the Comme des Garçons Chuck 70 High, and this is in the army green colorway. Absolutely love this color and the sneaker because of the multi hearts that goes across, you know, the lateral and the medial side of the sneaker. Wear this quite a bit as well because it's just a clean sneaker and quite easy to match. Next pair of Chucks is the Chuck 70 CDG Comme des Garçons in the black colorway. Again, one of my favorite sneakers I am currently wearing, and it's a very frequently worn sneaker by me because of the black color and a simple big fat heart on the lateral side of the sneaker. Can't praise the sneaker enough. It is definitely a go-to of mine, and I think this will be in the collection for a very, very long time. And the last pair of Converse Chucks in the collection is the Fear of God Chucks. This is in the natural colorway. My first pair of Fear of God anything sneakers, and it is definitely one of my favorites. Definitely will keep this in the collection for a very long time as well, just because of how simple the colorway is and how easy it is to style and match with my clothing. So definitely one of my favorites, and I don't expect to see this going anywhere for a very long time. Alright, now that's all the Chucks done. Let's move on to the Air Jordans. Oh wait, hold on. Before moving on to the Air Jordans, there is actually still one pair of sneakers that is not an Air Jordan 1 that is in my collection. Let me just go grab that real quick. Alright, and this is the sneaker that I'll have and keep in my collection for a very long time. I don't think I'll ever get rid of this sneaker because of the sentimental values, and that is the Kobe Protros de la Soul. I think this is the Co.JP 7s. You can see here with all the snake skin scales. So the reason why I have this sneaker and I'll never wear it and I'll never get rid of it is because of my admiration for the late great Kobe Bryant. He has been my idol throughout my childhood, and I think he was actually the initial person who got me into the game of basketball. So I used to play when I was a bit younger, and I watched him throughout my childhood. Forever my idol, hugely missed, and I actually did name my son after Kobe as well. So this is why this will always be in my collection. Maybe one day if he plays basketball when he grows up, this will be for him. So that's the last sneaker in my collection that is not an Air Jordan 1. Let's jump straight into the ones. Alright, where to start? Let's start with the lows. The first pair of Air Jordan 1 lows is this bad boy. I think they're called the Mocha 1 lows. And I have swapped out the laces for the pink salmon that comes with the sneaker. I think it just goes well with the material on the insole. But yeah, solid sneaker. I like the colors. I like the low silhouette, and I like the off-white, light beige on the midsole. I think it's a clean sneaker. I really enjoy wearing lows in the Air Jordan 1s, as I feel like these are less restrictive around the ankle if I wear them for a longer day. Which is quite funny because I find the lows a lot more comfortable as opposed to the Chuck 70 lows that I found less comfortable than the highs. So these are the other way around. And I do tend to find myself grabbing the lows more frequently than I do with the highs on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, there's an interesting thing that I've realized. Moving on to the next Jordan. And this next pair of Jordan 1 lows is arguably my favorite sneaker of the year, or my favorite sneaker of my current collection, and that is the Air Jordan 1 low Starfish. I don't know, it's just an absolutely comfortable, clean, and cool looking shoe in my opinion. I have swapped out the laces for this off-white cream that doesn't come with the sneaker originally, but I was sent these laces by a subscriber, so kindly of him, thank you very much. And I've just kept them on there because I think it looks very nice and vintagey vibes and aesthetics. So yeah, I have worn these a lot. You know, when you just wake up in the morning, you walk into this room and then you look at your collection and you decide, you're trying to decide what to wear. I tend to just grab the sneaker. So I think that's why it is my favorite so far, but we'll see where it takes us into 2023 and if there's a good replacement as a favorite. And lastly, for the Jordan 1 lows, it is the UNC lows that came out not too long ago. These are DS. I haven't worn these out yet. I haven't found the occasion to break these out, but we'll see where it goes. Maybe next year this will be my favorite of the collection, but we'll see. Overall, clean sneaker. I'm not a huge fan of that blue outsole. I think it would have been nicer if it was just either white or black, but not a big deal. Yeah, we'll see where it takes us into 2023 and if I do manage to break these out or just sell them. Cool, that's it for all the lows. Let's jump into the highs. Alright, let's start with the most OG in my collection, and that is the Air Jordan 1 High Storm Blue. Now, if you don't know, this sneaker was my first ever Air Jordan 1 I've ever owned and ever purchased, all the way back, I don't know how many years now, but it was in Malaysia when it first came out, and on sneaker release day, I walked into one of the sneaker stores there that was local, and they just happened to have a pair of these on the shelf. So I picked them up, didn't realize that, you know, after all these years, these will be worth so much money. And I have been relatively keeping these in good condition. They're not brand new, obviously, but yeah, maybe due to sentimental value, I don't think I'll ever let these go just because these are my first ever pair of Air Jordan 1s. So that's the first pair. Alright, next pair. We might have to power through because there's quite a few to go through. This is the Air Jordan 1 Shadows. Everybody knows what these are. Everybody knows how versatile these are. So these will be forever kept in my collection. Fun fact, I did wear these at my stag do. So maybe for that, there's a bit of sentimental value there. But even if it wasn't, it's just a super clean sneaker that you can wear with anything, so that stays in the collection. Alright, next pair, Air Jordan 1 High Red Toe. Super clean sneaker, my first ever red Air Jordan 1 High that I actually liked. So this has been in the collection for a very long time, I don't know how many years now, but super clean, super crispy, in quite a beat up condition because I wear them a lot, but it will remain in the collection, I think. Alright, next pair, Air Jordan 1 High Yellow Ochre. Initially released in a pack of 3, I think I had a blue and a green version of these as well. I think in New Zealand it was only the yellow that was released. So super stoked I was able to pick these up and store at retail. It's a very clean sneaker. It maintains that nice sharp shape at the toe box area. So yeah, the yellow ochres. Alright, moving on to the next pair. It is another yellow Air Jordan 1, and this is the Air Jordan 1 High Taxi. Didn't release too long ago, I think a few months ago. Still in great brand new condition. I haven't worn these out either. It's interesting because a lot of my brand new sneakers that I've purchased that were Air Jordan 1s, I haven't really worn them out yet. Or I don't know, maybe I'm just waiting for the right opportunity to break these out. But yeah, we'll see where it goes, maybe 2023. But nonetheless, super clean sneaker, super dope. I love these. These will stay in the collection. Moving on, next pair. The Air Jordan 1 High UNC, released I think back in 2008. Let me just check that. No, released in 2015. So a good amount of years. I bought these actually pre-owned, and it was for a steal price before the hype of Air Jordan 1s really, skyrocketed. So was lucky, got these secondhand, very good condition, still good condition, and absolutely love this color. So this will forever, or maybe forever is a strong word, these will maintain in their collection until the foreseeable future. Okay, next pair is another blue pair of Air Jordan 1s, and it is the dark Marina blue. Released this year. It is a relatively clean colorway. I haven't worn these out like some of the more recent Air Jordan 1s, like I said before. I don't know if I'll keep these. These might be one of the sneakers I'll let go next year, depending on how I feel. So, there you go. Next pair is the Air Jordan 1 Shadow 2.0s. Originally, was not a huge fan of this colorway, but as I worn these in more styling outfit videos, I do think it has grown on me. So, we'll see where next year takes us with these. Could be on the selling block, could be kept in the collection, but who knows, we'll see. Next pair, Air Jordan 1 High Spider-Man, or Into the Spider-Verse sneaker that was released when the movie came out. I was extremely lucky to pick up these. I think I won a raffle. Initially wasn't too sure on how I felt about these because of the weird dots on the leather, but I think overall, if you just look at it from afar, it's still a very clean sneaker. That red, white, with hints of blue. But yeah, I think I'll keep these. This one is the Air Jordan 1 High Crimson Tint. A very summery, light, clean colorway. It's in this peachy pink, and I actually really like this color. So, although I haven't worn these in quite a while, I think it will be quite hard for me to let these go. So these will probably stay in the collection for a wee while. But yeah, love the sneaker. Next up is the Air Jordan 1 UNC or University Blue High. This is a very clean sneaker, very clean colorway. I haven't worn this much. I think I worn these out once, and that was about it. I threw on the black laces, add a bit of contrast, matching with that swoosh. The materials is in this kind of suede and a lot of tumbled leather on the panels. So overall, a very solid sneaker, and I think I'll keep these. Next up, another blue Air Jordan 1 High, and that is the Game Royal or the Royal Toe Jordan 1s. Initially, I was able to pick up a couple of pairs of these through a raffle. I did end up selling one of them, and it helped fund this pair that I kept. It is a solid sneaker, very simple colors. But yeah, nothing much more to say about these. I have worn these quite a bit, and maybe I'll move these next year, maybe not. Yeah, moving on. Alright, second to last pair is the Air Jordan 1 Tokyo. I don't know what these are called. Tokyo.co. What are these called? I don't know, forgot what these are called. I actually bought these at a slightly higher than retail price because I did strike out on the raffles. So I paid, I think, an additional, I don't know, $20 to $30 on top of the retail price. So it wasn't too bad. And I don't know, I really like this clean colorway. I haven't worn these out. I don't even think I made a video on these yet. But overall, I love how clean they are. So this will maintain in the collection, I think. And to wrap it all up is the Air Jordan 1 High Bred Patents. Very mixed feelings about the sneaker. Obviously classic colorway and a funky patent leather finish. And not a lot of people love the shininess of this sneaker. I don't even know how I feel about the sneaker, but I haven't worn these much. Actually, I don't know if I have worn these out yet. But because of that Bred colorway, I do feel like I want to keep this in the collection just for the OG vibes it provides. That is it. That is my most notable sneakers in my collection. There's a couple of beaters that I still have, you know, around the house as well, but like they're just some standard Nike runners that I wear to the gym. So I'm not gonna bring them in because they are beaten down and ugly as. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all my viewers. I appreciate the support throughout the years, and let's take on 2023 and let's smash it out of the park. For that and done, that's it. I will see you in the new year. Peace.